What up, world? Y'all know what it is. J. Cole, Born Center. Man, this album been out like 2, 3 weeks already. I've been busy as fuck. My apologies. So, Cole's second album. The first album, Cold World, A Sideline Story. I love that shit. That shit is dope as fuck. Borderline classic to me. I still bump that shit like it just came out. Some of my boys was like, talking about it. It was brought down a little because of some old shit he had on there, like Lights Please and In the Morning with Drake that was on a Friday Night Lights mixtape. And that shit didn't matter to me. I still let that shit ride front to back, no skippers. I mean it had its flaws, obviously. But this is where we at now, Born Center, sophomore album. So track number one is called Villuminati. You know what I'm saying? From Fayetteville. J. Cole is from Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I mean, if you a successful rapper, motherfuckers are gonna assume that you in the Illuminati and shit. So Cole come out with this, and I mean, he has fun with it, man. He's rapping, but then he be talking about I'm gonna go and join the Illuminati, fuck everybody, but he ain't into sacrificing human bodies. Some old white billionaires, they could probably do without me. I could probably sit here and recite the whole track, man. I've been bumming this shit since it came out. And he talking about how he was a big Tupac fan, and when Pac said fuck Jay-Z, Cole said fuck Jay-Z. And then there's the irony flipped back around that he was trying to give Jay beats, he got turned down, it was fuck Jay again, and now we sang the Rock Nation. Yeah, man, the world works in mysterious fucking ways. This track is dope as fuck. I mean, that's really all I can say, man. Track number two is called Kearney Sermon. It's a skit. It's a pastor, Kearney Thomas, I believe, and dude basically sounds like he's putting on a show, and he's telling people that they need prayer, but in order to get their prayer, they gotta call the number and pay this. So I mean, it's a hustle when you really think about it. Track number three, Land of the Snakes. This the shit I used to roll down Lewis Street with. This is my shit. I don't know why, man. Just the way the beat comes in, I fucking love this track. But in the end, it's real shit. Watch the snakes, cause they be watching you. You know what I mean? Watch your back, cause ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. Yeah, just the bounce on this song, man. I love this shit. This is one of my favorite songs. Track number four, Power Trip, featuring Miguel, first single. It's a decent ass song for a first single. I wouldn't have picked it as a first single, but I mean it did its job. Shit. 3 weeks on the charts. Cole is number one. You know what I'm saying? Like when he first came out, Kanye was number one. Last week Wale came out. Wale was number one. Nobody new came out as far as I know from any genre. J. Cole got the number one album in the country. Track number five, Mo Money. It's produced by Jake One. It's not that long of a track, but it's also Mo Money interlude. And Cole is rapping. He's just rapping about just the power and the influence that money has. You know what I mean? What people do for money, who really controls all the money, and just shit like that. I mean, it's another dope ass track that got his point across. Track 6 is called Trouble, and he talking about smashing bitches. He talking about them bitches catching feelings. But on the chorus, he be talking about gunshots into the air, but I ain't scared for my life. You know what I'm saying? This track is dope as fuck. Like, J. Cole calls himself Young Simba, right? And I took this track as some I laugh in the face of danger type shit. Just the arrogance that he exudes in parts of this track. It's just some shit that I could see doing myself, basically. Track 7 is called Runaway, and for starters, this Runaway is killing. Kanye's Runaway. He got a Mike Epps skit in the very beginning of this song. I just start dying, laughing my ass off every time I hear it. And he talking about how like he's conflicted and shit. How like he's got a chick that's ride or die, that's down. You know what I'm saying? But he's like scared of commitment and shit. So he runs away from the commitment. He runs away from his problem. And maybe he still want to cut on the side. Track 8 is called She Knows. And like I be saying the names of these songs, and I just be wanting to like start rapping a hook and shit. But it's another track talking about cheating and shit, talking about relationships. You know what I mean? It's a different take. I know that's what I said about Runaway, but it's a different take on the shit. And it's with dudes who are fucking around doing their down chick dirty, but the down chick knows what's going on. And man, the scratches at the end of this track on the beat, cold as fuck. Track number 9, I'm gonna call Rich People, cause I'm not gonna say the actual title because I'm Caucasian. I feel like what I gather from this track is it's talking about money. It's talking financial. It's talking about some motherfuckers who was born into money, other motherfuckers who basically brown nose, suck dick, kiss ass for money, and then other motherfuckers who work every single day of their life to get money. And Cole talking about how he ain't had no money. This track is dope to me, man. We 9 tracks in. I ain't had no problems with none of the songs on here. That's gonna be a reoccurring theme for the rest of this video. Track 10 is Where's Jermaine? It's a skit. It seemed like it's a church sermon going on. It's a church service, and Cole ain't there. So where's Jermaine? And then it fades into track number 11, Forbidden Fruit, featuring Kendrick Lamar on the chorus. And Cole like is during church, he's getting ass basically. And while he getting ass during the church, he's you know what I'm saying? It's clear that once you listen to the song, that females are the forbidden fruit. And he also touches on dropping this album the same day that Kanye dropped Yeezus. You know, basically, it was sometime in May. I think Cole had June 25th, and then Kanye announced a week earlier. So a couple weeks after that, probably beginning of June, J. Cole was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna bump my album up." Rappers rarely bump their album up, and it was basically No Fear, you know what I'm saying, like spirit of competition type shit. And like, who can't admire that shit? Kendrick was perfect for this hook. I would have liked to heard a Kendrick verse. I'm not tripping though. It's still a dope ass song. And then at the end, he kind of do a little Alvin and the Chipmunks to his voice, and he's in the jewelry store, and he talking about picking up his chain, and then he talking about like platinum and white gold, and motherfuckers doing white gold again, or motherfuckers bringing back platinum, and that shit's funny too. And that rides into track number 12, Chaining Day. This is my chaining day, and like the chorus is dope. And he talks about the importance that people put on jewelry. If motherfuckers is draped in jewelry, got more pieces of jewelry on than they got articles of clothes, you look at that motherfucker like, okay, they paid, they got money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think they broke. And motherfuckers with no jewelry, I mean, like, I look broke as fuck. I don't care. I got no chains, no watches. I don't fuck with none of that shit. No grill. I don't even know if motherfuckers wear grills anymore. But yeah, just that's it. Chicks see you with jewelry, bitches see you with jewelry. They attracted. They attracted to the shine. They ain't attracted to the dude wearing the shine. They attracted to the shine. and motherfuckers with nothing on, pull no hoes. And then track 13, Ain't That Some Shit. This is an interlude produced by Science. One of the 2 tracks not produced by J. Cole. I feel like this shit should have been an actual song, you know what I mean? Like it's like 2.5 minutes long, but he could have thrown another verse on it. And Ain't That Some Shit. And then Well Paid from this rapping shit. You know what I'm saying? See, I can't help but start to fucking rap the hook. Like it's dope as fuck. What J. Cole's talking about is dope as fuck. It's more of a random flow song, just random bars. But fuck, like his flow was faster. The cadence was faster than most of the other songs on here. And like I thought that shit was cold blooded. Track 14 is called Crooked Smile featuring TLC, and this is a certified radio jam, dog. This shit was made. This shit is perfect for radio. Should have been the first single, I think. And he started off rapping about his flaws and his big ass eyebrows, his crooked teeth, and he talking about how he made that shit work for him. And I mean, that's what you gotta do, man. Like surgery and all of this shit. Like, I feel like once you hit a certain age in your 20s, you look the way that God wanted you to look. Don't like any kind of surgery to fix anything. I mean, you fucking up what God wanted. You know what I'm saying? And then later in the song, he talking to the females. He talking to the ladies. And how they should make their imperfections their perfections. That's the way I look at it. And I mean, I agree with that shit. For a radio jam, for a popish sounding track, this is some real shit. I mean, like, I love this song. TLC was perfect on the hook. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Left Eye. Can't really say much else about this one. I mean, listen to it, man. Track 15, damn near the standout song, the motherfucking track that everybody was talking about upon the release of this shit, Let Nas Down. And he talks about how he idolized Tupac, how he idolized Nas on the chorus, and then when he gets into the verses, he talking about he talking about how he needed a first single for the Sideline Story, and he made Workout. He sampled what was it, some Paula Abdul, and he sampled Kanye's Workout Plan. And I mean, I love Workout. I can start rapping that shit right now. But I got upon initially hearing Workout, Nas didn't like it. And I mean, he's talking about everything he went through to make the track, and then the call he got, how it crushed him when he heard that Nas ain't like his shit. And then he started basically rapping to Nas like, it sucks I let you down, but I figured you could feel me. If anybody could feel me, it'd be Nas. He said, you said hip hop was dead. I went to hell to resurrect it. Man, I love this song, man. Like, no other rapper is putting all of their feelings and emotions out on wax like this. No other rapper is letting their guard down and being this vulnerable to let them know that like one of their idols crushed them. You know what I'm saying? And then Born Center dropped on Tuesday. I think by like the next Sunday, man, Nas got on this beat, rapped the reply, called that shit Made Nas Proud. Man, that is one of the most memorable moments in hip hop to me, man. I hope either Nas next album, J. Cole next album, that they can actually make a real track together. Cause I'm like Nas, J. Cole, Lupe, and there's somebody else, Common. I would love to hear like all four of them on the same track. That shit, oh man, that shit would just be the dopest shit ever. But yeah, like Let Nas Down, this is one of the standout tracks. if you don't like this track, if you don't like this song, you might as well not even like the whole fucking album. Last track number 16, Born Sinner, featuring, I want to pronounce his name, James Fauntleroy. That's probably wrong, but that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. And Born Sinner, I would have been talking about, you know, everybody is flawed, everybody is a born sinner. That's why Jesus died on the cross, man, to pay for our sins and shit. Cole touches on that a little bit, and he also talking about this person that's close to him, that's been riding with him. And I mean, that's always dope as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like I said in my Mac Miller review, like true feelings and real shit you go through. That's the best form of artistry right there. Just rapping from experience. So in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, let me ride out this motherfucker. In my opinion, Born Sinner is diggity dope. As of right now, that shit is my album of the summer, because I really haven't, you know what I'm saying, I know what day it is, but I really haven't fucking fine-tooth combed through that Jay-Z, and I really haven't fine-tooth combed through that Wale. So yeah, Born Sinner is diggity dope. I want to know what album you prefer between The Sideline Story and Born Sinner. At first, they was neck and neck, but now I think, like, after more listens, I think Born Sinner is a little better than his debut. I think they both classics. I just think this one, with his growth and his production and his maturity, I think that this album might be a little better. And there's no, like, I felt like Mr. Nice Watch, as good of a song as it was, didn't fit his first album. And there's none of those on here. This album has no skippers whatsoever. So yeah, man, stay tuned. Like I already hinted at, I got a Wale review coming up. I want to review Asher Roth Greenhouse Effect Volume 2. I'll try. Pacific Rim this weekend. Grown Ups 2 this weekend. Flows of My Own whenever I get them motherfuckers written. And next weekend, Magna Carta Holy Grail review. Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all riding with me and watching, man. Facebook.com, Randy Little Music. Facebook.com, Randy Little Movie Reviews. Peace.